I've been interested in AI for about as long as I can remember. And lately, I've been genuinely obsessed with figuring out how to do vision-based AI to play games in Unity. I honestly can't explain why other than I think it's friggin' cool. I've made a lot of mistakes, I've learned a decent amount, and I've had some infrequent successes, but those successes have finally piled up enough to give me something that I think is worth showing off. So I want to show you how I got from that to this. This is Bumbo, and Bumbo is the little fella that will be doing all of the running around and learning for us. We'll give a little reward for running toward gates, and a big reward for going through them. We'll also penalize him for doing nothing. No lazy biffs or Bumbos allowed in this race. Our little buddy has a camera where his eyes are, which let him see in 128 by 64 color vision. And he knows how fast he's moving in each direction. And that's pretty much it. Those are the rules, and we'll see if we can learn to race by maximizing those rewards. And as he gets better, we'll toss a few more into the mix to add in a little chaos. This is the dystopian hellscape in which Bumbo learns. 12 copies of him, endlessly trying to figure out how to run a lap. As you can see, he starts off struggling pretty hard. Right now, the poor fella doesn't even understand what he's seeing. We run so many copies of him since he's got so much to learn, and we want to speed up that process. At the bottom of the screen, you can see how many decisions he's made, which is the way we track how long he's been learning. Each time he makes a decision, he gets a little reward or penalty, which helps him learn how to race and navigate the environment. That little number over his head is his current score. He gets 1 point for going through a gate successfully, and he gets a few points for just moving towards the gate. Every once in a while, all of those decisions get evaluated, and his brain gets updated so that he'll hopefully make better decisions. I've trained our friend for a few hours. We'll go ahead and step through some of the interesting parts of his development. I'll be honest, getting to this point was a huge struggle, the result of literal weeks of late nights banging my head against the wall. There were issues with differences between behavior during training versus recording, time dilation frustrations, bad reward functions, you name it, I probably ran into it. I am thrilled with what I've learned though, and what sort of cool things I think I can make with it in the future. And here it is. We can do a race with the final product. Alright, well, it's not as great as I would like it to be. I think that the quantity of agents out there makes some real chaos, and Bumbo kind of struggles to figure out what's going on and consistently run in the right directions. But, you know, like I said, I've learned so much in this process, and I have some really fun ideas that I'm working on, so I'm going to set this aside and call this a win. I think, though, the real treat is the mass start. During training, I saved a copy of Bumbo's brain at regular intervals, and this is a video of all of those along the course of development, loaded into little Bumbo ghosts that can't see or interact with each other. I think this effect is really cool. And that's it. I'm really pleased with how this turned out. Even if Bumbo struggled when there was a lot of chaos on the track, I think he ended up doing pretty well, and I've learned a lot, and I've already started to play around with some interesting and I think fun ideas. I'll leave a little teaser for you here at the end of what I'm cooking up next, and if you have any ideas of things you'd like to see learn, be sure to leave a comment. I'm very open to new ideas and want to see how far I can push this. Thanks for tuning in, and see you later.